Alright guys, welcome back. We got a product review today we're going to do. It's of an intercooler for the Can-Am X3. So let's get started. Very exciting day. First off in the box, we have the override switch to run the fan. You have to run an override switch on the 120 model because in the ECU it doesn't have the program to kick on the intercooler unless you have a bud system to put it in there. So as you can see, come hold this. So as you can see, comes with a rocker switch. This is from Ironclad. Jason Rankin is a very good guy. Talked to him several times before I decided to buy this intercooler. Very nice guy. Very helpful. Spent plenty of time on the phone with me answering questions. Couldn't ask for a better guy. So back to the switch. So it comes with this rocker switch. It's got military grade wiring and wiring loom. Very strong. I like the way this is laid out. Pretty much plug and play. It's got your relays. Goes straight into the bus bar for power, and then wires up into the fan and into the harness. Since this is pretty much riding in the mud, this is going to be very helpful, I would think. Seems like everything's pretty much watertight with seals and rubber gaskets and stuff, etc. like that, so I shouldn't have any problems if it gets wet on top of washing. So very excited to get this installed. We're going to work on an install video for putting this in the Can-Am also. We'll set that to the side. Let's see what else we got in the box. By the way, shipping on this was extra fast. Especially coming from Arizona to Florida. Couldn't ask for better shipping. Especially through all the pandemic stuff that's been going on. Check this fan out. This is supposed to be the low. This is a low amp fan. This is the SRP fan. Seems very high quality also. It's supposed to draw low amperage when it's running because of the X3's having a, I guess a weak stator, more or less in it. So what this is meant to do is this is meant to keep the turbo air out of the turbo, intake temps, keep all that stuff down. So because when intake temps and stuff like that get hot, you tend to lose horsepower, and for us tuning it, it's required. So that's the last thing we want to do is run out of power. Alright, here it is. Y'all ready? The intercooler. This freaking thing is massive. Alright. Here she is. This is the best part. I promise. Check this intercooler out. This is the race version intercooler. And words alone cannot describe the quality on this thing. It even comes with the Ironclad logo. And as Jason advertised, quality is not overlooked. Welds are almost perfect. I can't talk enough on how clean of a setup this intercooler is. They say it's going to require some trimming. I'm assuming it's of the bed, which isn't that big of a deal. Especially for the size of this intercooler. It's supposed to be, and I'm not 100% sure on actual percentage, but somewhere around 90% bigger than an OEM one. I could be wrong, that's quote unquote, but for the quality of this intercooler, there's nothing I can complain about. The only thing I would have did differently getting this intercooler was coat it. Ironclad offers a black coating, and that to me is to help with, since we ride in the mud, help with stains, etc. But other than that, this intercooler is phenomenal. Size alone is just remarkable. This thing is huge. Very nice quality, very nice intercooler. I have nothing bad to say about it. We're going to do an install video on this intercooler just to see what the time frame is of putting it in. We have stock Turbo R charge tubes for now, because when we do the big tune like we talked about in the first video, that we're going to have to change the injectors out in it, so we're going to pull it back apart anyways. We're going to go ahead and put this in now because we're planning a ride next weekend. Hopefully I can get some video on that. It's supposed to be wet down where we're riding, so that's going to be a plus, because nobody likes to ride in the sugar sand. We like to ride in mud. So stay tuned for that. We also have, we're going to show you, we're working on getting a radio put in it. That's going to be in one of our next videos besides an install video. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about this intercooler, it's Ironclad Industries. The guy's name is Jason Rankin. Very nice gentleman. Will take all the time in the world to talk to you, answer any questions you got. Customer service is A1, and that's a plus in this business, I think. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.